I'm dying. Help me.
We don't got a vaccine for this virus,
so it still kills us. And those who don't die by it wake up with a greater chance of infecting someone else. The hood is full of untreated patients.
At first, you won't know you're infected, and you'll experience light symptoms, a mild cough here and there from the smoke used to escape your thoughts.
After the passing of peers
and continuous fears,
paranoia takes over.
So we pop guns like pain pills just to show them how pain feels.
And before pain heals,
some of us are too far gone that pain kills.
See, these shots are the wrong type of injection. Come to find out that ARs are the disease.
We die well before the age of COVID-19. All this violence goes viral over social media.
We're fighting another pandemic of our own. And before we end up 6 feet apart, we're 6 feet deep.
We're already isolated from family and friends.
My community needs more than a mask
or some gloves to cover the wounds. We need the tools in our hands to end the quick cycle from womb to tomb.
We constantly call 911. But what we supposed to do when the ambulance never comes? We need medical attention, not just from doctors, but from our politicians. So I'm wandering looking for a second opinion.
It's hard to care for our health
when we don't have access to health care.
I went to the doctor for the 3rd time this week, but I still had to wait 4 hours.
Like, why is no one checking my IV like the police check my ID?
As the days go on, your immune system gives up.
We go undiagnosed for so long.
Because there's no vaccine for systematic oppression.
No diagnosis for mama's tears and depression.
There's no more hand sanitizer in the store. Because the soccer moms felt the need to hoard the supplies.
The education.
The money.
The resources misallocated by a nation built on personal gain.
This disease is hidden in plain sight.
And we wonder how we spread this infection. I asked the CDC to do a case study on the collective we.
We who mourn each loss, leaking courage and keeping hope.
That one day we won't have to cope.
That the doctors will call me back.
The schools will not close.
The homeless will be clothed.
The country will respect our vote.
Funerals will only be for those who live to be 100 years old.
We will be the cure.
And it starts with a sense of unity.
Coming together is how we build immunity. My grandma always knew how to fight the flu. Some chicken noodle soup and a warm towel on your noggin.
Some Vicks to suck the sick right out of you.
But my grandma can never fight the fact that there's a fair chance a bullet might come flying through her front window.
So I'm pleading with the powers that be. Our lives are more important than your greed. So we need to break the cycle. Because you can't cure lung cancer if you keep smoking cigarettes. A patient is the only one who could tell you the symptoms.
We just need a nation of doctors to listen. We're the only ones who can tell you what's wrong.
What we hear.
What we see.
Let us tell you what we need.